Hey guys, in this video we'll learn about pointer. Yes, Go language also we have pointer. Pointer we learned in C and C++. The same concept is over here also. Let's understand the pointer in the program. Pointer is also similar kind of variables, but it holds the address of a variable, not a value. Suppose I'm declaring a simple variable over here, e, and it holds the value 42 of integer value. And if I need a variable if I need a variable of pointer kind of variable, so simply I need to write down p or any variable name and just simply say integer. Okay, this is normal variable, this is pointer variable. Pointer means it will point out to some address. Okay, over here. Next thing is, if I need the pointer should be point out the address of this a variable, so I need to write down like a way. Okay, so now a is hold the a has the value, but this is the value and this is holding the address of it. So now we'll see what is the value of the a. So we'll see the value of a. Let me add this package also, and now we'll see the value of address of a. So we'll just simply say address of a. If you wanted to see the what is the address, what inside it's p, we can just simply write down the p also. Okay, so this is, let's see what we'll get. We'll run it. Let's run it. So we'll simply say go run and main.go. Okay, so we can see the values a has 42, address is this one, because if we need to get any address, so we can write down %. %, means the address of that particular variables, or either we can store it, but we need to give the type. The type, this is not integer. Integer means the value, but we need to give the star. Star means it will hold the address, so we need to give it. So this address is hold the value of a, okay. But if you need to get the value from the pointer, then I need to write down fmt.print ln. For example, this one I need to write down, this is a % means address always, and star means value. This is type, this is value. Star means always we say value. So once we hit, we can see this will get the value over here. Okay, so once we change the value of if I need to be change the value of this one, so what is the value? I can access this one, right? So if I can change the value over here, suppose I'm changing the value through the pointer. Where I'm changing? On address I'm changing. So now what is the value of a? We'll see the value of a will be will change. You can see we'll change it. So every variable has the two things. One is the value, another one is the address. So if you need to be get or if you need to be access the address, we can use the pointer. This is the type, this is the address. %, we can use it if you need to be get through the pointer. If you wanted to get the value, we can use the star. So here we can assign it also. So this is the way we can handle the pointer. So this concept is now clear. Why we need to be required pointer? Why we need to use the address? Okay, answer it. Whenever we wanted to be modify a variable, or when we wanted to be pass the variable to a functions. So what happened, whatever actual variable we have, when we passing to a functions, it will move a copy of it. So now in the memory we have two variables. To reduce this problem, we have the pointer. So rather than passing the value in a function, we can pass the address also, or I can say pointer also. So whatever we wanted to do, we can do in the functions. But if you will change the value in that function of that variable, of the argument variables, then it will change the actual place it also. But the point is, we can just reduce that, or we can say just redundance is the copy of the variable in a memory. That thing we can reduce it, and that thing won't be we won't see such a performance efficiency in this program. That's kind of program we required. Very big program, means very big program. There we have large amount of data. There we have large amount of, we are passing the data to function. Then only we can see the differences about the performance. Whatever the variable we are using, I wanted to modify it. That time also we can use this way, the pointer way. Okay, let's understand with the example. I wanted to swap a number. Okay, we have the two variable a and b, and I wanted to just swap their number over here. So we have simple variables. So I have, these are the two variables a and b, and I can just simply say x or y. X or y, they has 100 and 200 value, or I can simply say 5 or 10, they have the value. So we just wanted to swap it also. So once we swap, we wanted to swap where is the calling variable also. Okay, so before the swapping, we'll see, just we will print it, what is the value over here, and we will make a functions over here, swap x and y. Inside init x and y, we need to write down the logic of the swap. So what is the logic we need to write down the swap functions? We will just simply say x or y, and we wanted to just swap it. So to swap it, we will just simply say temp is the variable. As we know, to swap it two variables, we require third variable also. We can use third variable, so we are using the temp. Temp over here, and I'm assigning the value to the x over here. Here I need to write down x value, assign. Inside init x, we need to assign the y. Here, the y I need to assign the temp value. Right? So this is the value is assigned. And finally, if you wanted to be printed, what is the value of the x and y, or what is the value of the suppose I wanted to print it over here, x and y, x and y. And same thing, I suppose I wanted to print inside in it also, over here. Okay, so let's see the result. So once we run this one, and we'll see what is the value. We have 5 and 10. After the swapping, what is the value of a and b? Suppose after the swapping also we can see, go over here. So once we run, we can see these are the 5 and 10 is the we have over here on the top, and after the swap we have this one, the value swapped. But when we will check, values didn't swap over here, but we want the value should be swapped over here also. So to swap the value, we should change it on address, as we know that if we change on the address, it will change into actual value also. Over here, what is the problem? We are passing it. If anything we wanted to be manipulate in this variable, it will manipulate in the value only. It won't to be changed onto actual place. To resolve this problem, we will need to pass it to over here pointer. So we know that this is actually will receive as a star over here pointer. And if it is pointer, then definitely we need to write down this value also come as a, if I need to be swap the value, I need to write down star. Star is the way to get the value. Star is the way we'll get the value. And over here also I need to write down star. So what is it? It will hold the value. And it is also swapping their value of the pointer value. So what is this one? These are the two are the pointer value. So now if we'll do this one, so here is the issues will start come. So what we need to write down? We need to write down the address, not the value. Now let's run it and we'll see the differences. So once we run, then we can see over here. So what is it exactly? This is the x and y is the addresses. So if you wanted to print the value, we need to write down star. Let's run one more time. And here we can see this was the before value. We can see this is the before. Okay, and this is the value of the after that 10 and 5 it is changed. So here also we can see this is a change, right? The message we can change it after also. So this is the way we can modify it. Another benefit, we are not making the copy, we are not passing any means the two value, this is different and this is different. No, we are passing the same thing. So this will actually increase the performance also, but definitely our program should be very big, then only we see the performance differences. And another benefit is we can pass the variable, and that variable if you wanted to modify the value, then we can use it the pointer over here. So pointer means whenever we'll use the functions, whenever we pass it any value, whenever we wanted to be in place of the variable, if we wanted to change it to the address of it, then we will use the pointer. The pointer we have it everywhere in the Go language. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video. Thank you.